Hello everyone, I'm Red Herring, and I'm here to distract you. Welcome back to my Football Manager 2023 series, Non-League to Top League. Today we will be going through our season review, transfers, and the start of the new season. So first off, let's get into our season review. Let's have a look what the best bits were. So of course, winning the two trophies, the FA Cup and the Community Shield. Our star signing was James Ward. Other than that, not many signings this year. Bit disappointed. He came in a bit, did okay, so did he. I'm probably a little bit disappointed in you, but then I guess you didn't play many games, but you didn't show me to say that you should be playing more games. But James Ward definitely looks like he would have either been a good signing. Overall was to qualify for the Champions League. We finished 4th. Didn't get full tendency, which is a shame. And then we got Maximus as our top goal scorer, and we were only given a C+. I'd probably agree with that. It seems last year we did win the Premier League, so it's a bit disappointing. We got a D on this because I think they wanted us to get to the challenge for the Champions League, which I didn't think was possible with some of the teams that we had in it. But yeah, again, still a little bit disappointed. It would have been nice to get to either the final or the semi-final. We did really well on the FA Cup because didn't expect us to get into the latter stages, and of course we won that. And never again, disappointing season for the Carabao Cup. Got all the way to the final and lost to Chelsea. Very, very disappointing indeed. And of course we won the Community Shield against Man City. Moments to remember, our biggest win is our 7-2 win over Millwall. The 4-1 league win, apparently over Man City. I don't remember that, but okay, we beat them in that. And then goal of the season is goal from White against Astana in the Champions League. As for finances, reputation's not changed, but we have lost a couple of the revenues because we aren't champions this year. We've gone down. We've not had the games. I was a bit surprised about it's dropped that much. But yeah, and then shirt sellers, of course, we've got White and Angelo have always been up there. Hamzig, okay, the new guy coming in, very good, and it's nice to see McKim up there as well. How we lined up, let's have a little look. Surprised to see Robson there, not Angelo. That probably is the midfield. And overall, that probably was the defence that we played. I say I'm very happy with McKim. Very happy with the front lot when they're consistently playing well. As for us, we did get Manager of the Month in December. That was it. As for club awards, fans player, it's got to be is for Maximus. Young player is Hamzig. Sign of the season, which we already know, is James Ward. Goal of the season went to Graham White. Top goal scorer with 51 goals in total goes to McKim. Most assists with 20 assists, which is very good. Did that not break any records? Probably not. Goes to Angelo still. Most man of the matches, again, it goes to McKim. Highest average rating, McKim. And most passes completed goes to our centre-back. Records broken, so McKim's 51 goals is a record that has been broken. 5 goals in a match, again McKim. Most goals by a player in a league match as well, McKim's broken that. Siemens, oddly enough, as much as I said we might need to replace him, he has broken the record for clean sheets, which is interesting. I think that's a joint record because I think he had to get one more to do it. And of course, our youngest player record broken. Competitions award, European Golden Boy. He won it. He's won it. I'm not convinced on him. And then Champions League Young Player of the Season actually goes to Graham White. I didn't realise he's still only 23. History in the making. So the FA Cup win. My timeline. Just ticking away nicely. Probably would be nice to see a few more cup wins in there. But that is it. For now, we'll have a little quick look at this. So any players that have made it into The rest Siemens has made it in now. And McKim is on the bench. Interesting. I don't think he'll ever take over Harry Kane. Surely not. But yeah, where they are now, we're not worried too much about. Season review we've just gone through. Where they are now. Overall, we've gone up. Followers have gone up. Family have gone down. But Fairweather has gone up. Nothing there. Season's expectations. So pressing football, possession football, set pieces, entertaining and attacking. Work within the budget. Reputation. So players for profit. Best youth academy. Maintain awards. Best youth academy, which we're still on to. Not really signing any old players. So what do they want us to do? Reach the latter stages of the Champions League and qualify for the Champions League. And they want us next season, which is not even this season, to challenge for the Premier League and then try and win it again. I'm hoping to do that next season if we can, depending on if we've got the right players, the right buys, stuff like that. FA Cup, it doesn't actually say what it wants us to do, but we'll accept that vision. We are probably going to lose him this year, so that's a shame. Discuss the plans for next season. I'll do that offline. Who it thinks our best team is for the up and coming season. Probably slightly agree with that, yes. End the season of break. Have all gone on players. Where are we going to go to? China, US or Singapore? We'll go to China. Talking about some more loans, players, season rewards for Serie A players. Very nice. And then our meeting for the staff. So I will just do this little bits offline. And like I said, I'll bring you back for any transfers that have been made. Or if any ever exciting news comes up during that period. So I'll see you again soon. And everyone, I just want to bring you back just to show you that we have been offered the England job again. I think this is the second year in a row. If not, it was the year before. Again, I'm not quite ready to do international football. So I am going to reject this. But at least I thought I'd bring you back just to show you that we had been offered the England job. So we're going to reject it. And we're going to move on. So I'll see you probably at the start of the transfers, or if there's anything else special, I will show you. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, we are just going to go through our transfers, and we have our first 2 games of the season. Again, we are in the Community Shield because we did win the FA Cup, and then we have a very interesting first game. But I'll just show you the signings. Mainly, there's a couple in at the end of the end of the season. A couple of these players were a bit of a punt for not a lot of money. He hasn't come out as 5 stars as I thought, but only cost 5 million. This guy only cost 11. Again, he was rated at 5 stars, but he's not looked like he's going to come out as that. Again, this guy was 18 at the time. He has still got his 5 star. So we've got this guy. A lot of these players have just gone back out on loan. This is the big money signing, but I thought it'd be cool to get another South Korean in. He still looks really decent. He probably is actually going to play most of this season. Bit from our battle rivals. Arsenal, though. Again, another good young striker who we brought in. He's gone back out on loan to his club. And then we've also just got our last signing from, again, at the end of the season. Again, another 5 star. So a couple of them have said they're going to be 5 stars and staying at 5 stars. Some haven't. As for the outs at the end of the season, we finally got rid of Rodrigo. Not that I say he's finally got rid of him. He's a good player, just we never played him. He never slotted in our team. He had really good free loans on Celtic, and we sold him for quite a bit of money. Maybe, again, one that bites me in the bum. And then we've also signed a young player that we brought in for nothing, I think it was. Oh, for not a lot of money. We loaned him out back to Boca. He had a good season, and then Chelsea said that we're buying him for 10 million. So we sort of doubled our money on him. And again, I don't think he's a player that will quite get into our team. So that's what it's gone. As for the signings this summer, I just let my director of football do this. And since he's come in and he's played well in the friendlies, gets a nice bit of experience up front. But we also then did bring another young striker in. Liked him because of his finishing and his dribbling and stuff like that. Not massively amazing at the pressing forward like we play. Some bits could be quite improved on there. But his physical stats are quite good. He's still only 22. He's not massively great. But he's 6'4", which is quite nice as well. Picked him up for 13 and he's already valued at 32. So not bad there. Other than that, lots of loans. We did sign this guy last season, didn't we, for free? And we just sold him for 10 million. I think that's pretty good money. Seems he didn't really play a lot. I know he's meant to be quite a big name. I'm sure I've seen people use him before in saves I've watched. And he's meant to be pretty decent, but I know he just didn't show much for us. Not that he got a lot of games, but he didn't really show a lot when he played. So 10 million, nice there. And they got a couple of big signings gone out. Walters didn't really want to let go, but Barcelona were offering in for him. Made a bit of a loss over the time, really. So that probably is a little bit of a disappointing sell. But he wanted to go. He didn't really start massive amount of games for us last season, even though he did play well in the games he did. The ever one to leave is Diego. Again, we signed him in for nothing. Not really a lot. Loaned him out for 3 seasons and then sold him for quite a bit of money. Again, a player I just don't think... He just couldn't fit in. Every time I tried to play him, he just didn't look good when we played him. And then Adriano was the big one. Might be a big loss. I say that, but I've looked at him and he's never played outstanding for us. He's played okay. Those 2 seasons he's played like below a 7, which is not bad really for a centre-back. But to double our money plus, I can't complain about that. Again, a few more loans. Oh, and also this is the one I didn't want to go, but again, he kicked up a stink when they made an offer. Robson, I didn't really want him to go because he's had an okay season in his first season. He played really well last season. He kept Angelo out for a lot of the season last season. Yeah. So this might cost us, but to make that sort of money on him, can't complain. I know he's still only 22. Again, yeah. Didn't really want him to go, but he kicked up a stink for some reason. And I'm thinking, well, you're playing first team for us. I don't know why. But yeah, so he's gone. So transfer. That's all the transfers done. I'll just quickly show you who our game is. So we've got Newcastle. Then we've got Man United. Then we got Newcastle again. So quite an interesting opening start of the season. But today we're just going to see the Community Shield game and we'll see the Man United game for us. And then, of course, I'll probably come back for the big one again here, Man City and Arsenal. Anyway, let's just have a little look at our tactic, a few little tweaks. We've moved back to fullbacks. I think we've taken a few bits off of here. I've changed this slightly and a couple of bits off of here. It's worked really well in the friendlies. As you can see, we didn't lose a game this year in the friendlies, and we only conceded, what was that, 5 goals. I know there's some teams in there that aren't great, but I would say like Leipzig are quite pretty good. Juventus, Dortmund, PSG, all really good teams, and we played really well. So like I said, tactics-wise, this is who we'll probably be starting because Nicholas has come in and he's played really well. Again, Angelo's slightly disappointing me on that left-hand side, so this is why I'm a bit sad that Robson has gone. But we have got some really decent backups to take him out. And we've got a couple of people out on international games. Was I going to leave Smith in? I was going to take a risk with Callum Smith and play him. And what I'm annoyed about a little bit myself is I didn't realise. I thought you had to sign them when they were 17 for them to come homegrown at club. Found out it's 18 and they need to stay with you till that's all done. So me loaning these 18-year-olds out has pretty much damaged that a little bit. I probably could recall some of them now, and try and slot them into the first team. But we've got quite a big squad as it is. So maybe any future signings we will do that to have a little think. Anyway, that's enough of me ranting on. Let's just get into the game against Newcastle in the Community Shield. So yeah, that's our team. We've got enough subs. Excellent. I'm going to squad numbers. Let me just do the squad numbers. Who will be playing? There we go, squad numbers done. We didn't find a goalkeeper, so we're sticking with Siemens. We did loan out one of our goalkeepers, that's why we got the youngster on the bench, who I wasn't meant to be putting on the bench, but I have for now. Yeah, so I'm trying to remember. They signed that guy. I'm really annoyed at that, actually. Really annoyed. They signed this guy for like 20 million, and I swear when I was looking at him they wanted like 50-60 million for him, so I didn't do anything. I thought it's meant to flag up when you were interested in signing certain players whenever people have made a bid, but yeah, nothing came up, and then next minute I see he signed by Newcastle for 20 million. I was like, wow, they've just got themselves a real good bargain there. Anyway, straight into the start of the game, and we have looked like we've had the first attack. First couple of attacks looks like there, but no highlights as of yet. And here is the first highlight, and it's a Newcastle highlight, which is not great, but we've done a great interception there, and it's back to Siemens for Tebow, out to Ward. Ward's going to run with the ball a little bit because he's got no one helping him. Nicholas has it now. Beautiful ball through to McKim. Can he go around the keeper? Tries to slot it in, but he can't. Good defending in the end there for Newcastle. He just took it a little bit wide than he there, McKim, especially on his weaker foot. I don't think he was going to get that round and on target. Just shot a bit of encouragement out, a bit later than I usually do, but that's fine. Coming to a bit more of an even game now. Another highlight to Newcastle looks like this time. Throw in, good tackle. Not good enough though. It's full to Endrick. Get the tackle in now. He's going to score an 8. Oh, you're having a laugh. What a ridiculously own goal. What a ridiculous own goal. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. I don't understand why my players are absolutely dead on their legs. Don't understand why we're not performing as well as Newcastle are. Yeah, so I'm not happy with that. Go out there and sort yourselves out. It should be playing at better ratings than this. Right, we've got this. We've looked the better team. I don't understand how we've just because we can see the stupid goal, all of a sudden now we're not the better team. Nicholas, pass it, mate. Pass it. If you know your shooting's that bad, pass it. McKim was in masses of space in the middle. Pass it, you numpty. Alright, shout some encouragement out. Don't know why my players are so knackered, but we're showing absolutely nothing. This is not how we've been playing in the friendlies. This is not how we've been playing in the friendlies. And this is a little bit frustrating because we have been playing way better. Especially White. White's been playing fantastic in that role. Angelo's not having a good game at all. No one's playing well. Why is no one playing well? I don't get it. No one is playing well. At all. You're playing shocking. We're going to have to bring the youngster on. Absolutely pants from everyone. How many subs are we allowed to make? Are we allowed to make loads of subs? Oh, you can. Oh, no more. I'll berate him because this just isn't good enough. We're probably the only thing that the Newcastle are beating us on is possession, and oh, you're joking! What for? Is he seriously just giving away a penalty as well with a push? Good save, Siemens. Oh, maybe I should have took him off. Oh, now our friggin' right winger has got an injury. Oh, yeah, this is just getting bad to worse, isn't it? Bad to worst. Might as well just go attacking for the last few minutes. Looks like we're going to lose the Community Shield. Yeah, that was rubbish, wasn't it? That was absolute rubbish. A stupid deflected goal. Not really would have said Newcastle were the better side. Yeah, okay, they had more possession, but for the possession they had, they didn't have as many... Loads more shots than us. Loads more on target. That's just annoying, especially once I showed you what the friend was like. Just because I've saved the game, had to come off, and now I've come back on. This always happens. I swear, this always happens. Always happens. Always happens. I save the game, I come off, I come back on, and we absolutely turn into rubbish. Look at that. I don't understand how their XG is so much higher than ours when we had more shots on target than theirs. And their players played like this, and we played like this. Is it seriously they just got that because probably they've made more passes? Nearly an extra 200 passes than us, and better on accuracy with their passes. If that's the case, then maybe I need to go to a control possession tactic. But I'm not happy. Angelo, I'm fed up of you. You're the one that should have sold. We should have sold you instead of Robson. I know Robson wanted to go, but we should have sold you. Right, well, that was a bit disappointing, to be truthfully honest with you. So I'll see you at the start of the Man United game. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second game of today's episode, and it's starting our new season in the Premier League. So the first game of the season at home against Manchester United. Looks like City have got off to a really good start, so hopefully we can do the same. Changes from the team is Duffy's had to come in because of Marvin being suspended. I'm just going to go with the same team. They did really well in the friendlies. They just had a bit of a bad game in the Community Shield. So we're going to try this tactic as well. If it doesn't work, we just look terrible. We may look at doing a different tactic. So he is the left centre back, so 6, 17, 28, 28. There we go. Right. Hopefully we have a bit of a better show today. Especially seems we're at home. Man United are a good team, but I just think we're better. I still think we're better. I think we are a really good team. Right, so we're still playing our 4-3-3. And we are also playing against Man United, who are playing also a 4-3-3. They've got one of our ex-players at the bottom of their midfield. I didn't really want to sell him at the time when we did, but we did let him go. So let's get into the game and see if we can get our first win. I think we played him last season, at the start of the season, and we got a 1-0 win, I think it was. Good tackle there from Tommy. Right, now we're on the counter attack, and he's just lost it, but White picks it up. Plays it back to Angelo, back to McKim. McKim, lovely ball to Nicholas. Nicholas, look for the pass instead of the shot. Okay, go for the shot instead. Why didn't you shoot like that against Newcastle? 1-0. Great start there. Great counter. Thought we had messed up a couple of times here, but lovely pass then from McKim. Probably could have slotted it through the other way. He's made it a little bit harder for Nicholas, but Nicholas still buries it. Oh, why couldn't he do that against Newcastle? Is he going to be offside now, isn't he? No, he's on. Left centre-back plays him on. And, okay, just end the highlight. But I definitely take this 1-0 up. Looks like we're... Yeah, if we're going to start getting dominated possession-wise and it just affects us, we may have to change the formation. But it's about 50-50 at the moment. Right, Ward up to McKim. Lovely ball into Nicholas. Nicholas still has the ball. Good bit of skill there. Still got it. Keeps going. Lovely ball into White. White should have buried that. White should have absolutely buried that. Right. Anyway, Ward running up the line. He's got support, but he couldn't find him, so Tommy has it. Lovely ball over to Nicholas. No, it's not. Tommy wins the header. White has it. He plays a great ball over to Nicholas. He's going to finish it again, is he? Hit the bar. Hit the bar. Oh, Nicholas, mate, you're going to have to score them if you're going to keep getting these opportunities. We can't keep you missing them. Looks like Angelo's picked up a knock. Right, White has it. Turns. Play the ball, play the ball. Oh, he could have played it into Angelo, but he's going to go. And now he plays it, but he gets a bit of luck. White's still got it. Pat, cut it back. Ah, McKim, just drop a bit deeper. Oh, it looks like we're going to have to take Angelo off, and it's beat me to it. Right, I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to play Smith. Right, come on. What is wrong with our left centre-back? Why is our left centre-back always playing terrible? Right, we're completely on top of it. The game. They've not had a single shot, but I'm going to just say keep it up, because we're keeping them quiet. We're keeping them quiet. They've had one shot. So, oh, I haven't saw that corners. Okay, good ball into Tottibo. Why is Callum not taking that then? Let's have a quick check why Callum's not taking that set piece. Where is he? There he is. There we go. And then you can take the ones on that side. And who's your replacement is you. Sorry guys. Why is that not? Oh, I don't know why that's not working. Alright, sorry that if we missed any highlights, but okay. Felix with a free kick. Just over. Right, still massively on top. It'd be frustrating if we lose it. We're just not. We're having a bit too many long shots. Maybe I might have to put work into the box on. Right, Ward, terrible throw. Felix now. Yes, he has got it now. Turns, masses of space. Beautiful ball into Smith. Ah, oh, Smith, you could have really made just a name for yourself there if you banged that in. We're going Robson, who? And he could have banged that in, Smithy boy. Right, we're still winning, we're still playing well. I'm just going to have to look at fitness in a minute. Yeah, it's better start having a little look at fitness. Tommy is dead. I'm not going to bring the youngster on, so I'm going to bring on you. Because you might have to come on for White, because White is tiring. Oh, you still haven't really got a decent left back. Both our left backs are on international duty. Because we've got 3 left backs and 2 right backs, and we've got the 2 right backs, but just not got. And we've got 2 of the left backs out on international duty. Apparently, you can play there. We'll try it then. No, you are either-footed. Right, not long left. We should have this. Right, okay, they've had a few more shots. Don't give them a goal. Honestly, if you let them score, this would be an absolute joke. Right. That's it. Sensible football. That's not quite sensible football, but Nicholas has got away with it. He's made a mistake from their defender, and he's just not quick enough. But Smith has it now. Whips it over. I don't know who that was for. It was nowhere near McKim. I got a horrible feeling they're going to equalise. I have got a horrible feeling they're going to equalise. Why that? Yeah, it is. He looked off, but I think he was on. I think he was on because it's football manager. Come on. Right, we need to maybe waste some time. I was miles off. Instructions. Waste time. Slow pace down. Try that. Right, come on. Let's get a second. Just put it to bed. Put it to bed. Good header. Ward has it. Nicholas has it. Back to Ward. He's going to go a bit running outside. Finds Nicholas back inside. Plays it back to Totibo. Oh, tries to find Felix in the middle. And now then, 4 minutes left. It's their highlight. Don't do it. No, that's a terrible header. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah, here it is. Oh, Siemens. Come on, there's only seconds left. Whew. Right, we made that look very, very difficult. Seems we were completely on top of them. We made that look very, very difficult in the end, but I'll take it. It's a 1-0 win. It's against one of the probably the better teams gonna be in the league this year. Well, not hopefully. I don't like United, but they hope. So I'll direct stretch down. I also it's a good win for us. So a disappointing result in the Community Shield, but a very good result here against Man United. Ever results, Newcastle still, of course, won. And Liverpool drew. Arsenal yet to play. Then, like I said, we got Newcastle up next anyway in the league. So I'll play that offline. And like I said, I'll probably come back actually. Yeah, we'll just come back for Man City and Arsenal. Two very interesting games. Probably going to be one of the title contenders, and maybe even Arsenal might be one of those, but they're always our North London derby. So we'll play again 4 games offline, and then we'll come back in the next episode for Man City and Arsenal. But I hope you all enjoyed that. And again, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you again soon.